it's hard for an author to put that together themselves, because if you have a professional who's calling on the, the media in the various markets where you want to give an interview, and then it's really good to tie it into, if you can, a book signing, depending on what kind of outlets and retail outlets are in those markets. But for a book tour, you want to plan it in advance of the publication of the book. And you want to plan like what markets are, where are the audiences that you want to reach, so what markets pertain to your book. And how newsworthy is your book going to be? So if you expect that media will be really interested in it, then you might want to have a 10-city book tour. If it's fiction, it's usually a slightly smaller group of markets where you would want to go. And what you have to take into account too is that it's travel. And so you have to be able to put together a reasonable schedule so that you want to do it pretty close together, and you want to have the markets. So you plan it so that your travel schedule and the timing and your accommodations and everything kind of makes sense, because you're going to be tired and you're going to be moving around a lot and giving a lot of interviews if hopefully if you get a lot of bookings. So there's a lot to consider, transportation, familiarity with some of the markets. But a good marker would be to go where you're going to be able to plan a book signing or to put together a nice book signing event. So working in markets that have a presence, a physical presence. I know that there aren't as many bookstores as there used to be, but there's a lot of independent bookstores, and there's still some chains that are out there. And it's nice to have an event that anchors it, and then you can plan and schedule around that. Certainly, there are satellite tours, publicity tours, and there are firms that will put that together where you can go to one place and then you can schedule a series of them. Usually those are like television morning shows. You can do radio publicity tours where you can try to put it together yourself, or you can hire a firm that is skilled in doing that. And so what they would do is, within a day or a certain number of hours, have you do back-to-back interviews by radio.